G'day, g'day, welcome back to the Blobber Plays Escape from Ever After. We are off to explore the Forbidden Library again, because supposedly there's another book in there for us that the teddy bear, Patches, our newest team member, can help us find. We wouldn't mind another book to explore. Hail, Welly. G'day, g'day. Ah, the entrance to the hidden section of the Forbidden Library. It should be in this room somewhere. Let's find it. Is there something to the front of screen? G'day, Amel. No. So where would this new hidden section be? Here. We have to use Punchman's power. We would like to... kind of just want to poison you myself. But I also want to check out this, because we only used this once. Oh, it's so good for single point damage. Yoink your shield. And win. But, how do we punch into the screen? Okay, that just counts as into the screen, even though it's normally sideways. The hidden passage should be somewhere around here. Hidden passage? This is my library. But I don't know of anything like that here. Ah, I found it. What the? One of the many renovations that Ever After Inc. has done since they took control of your castle. The book I was telling you about... One sec, gosh. The book I was telling you about is somewhere in here, and they really don't want any employees finding it. The R&D department is top secret. You still not going to tell us how you know? I don't want to get into it. Let's just say I learned to pay close attention to the company's affairs during my time in the real world. You're not making it easy for us to trust you. Well, I am helping you. As long as we're all trying to get to the real world, our goals align. Let's find that book. No hidden gem there? It feels like there should be a hidden gem there. If there's a save point, that could indicate upcoming fight. Can we blow out this fire and will it do anything? No, it doesn't do anything. Ah. Then we move you all the way here. We put you here. We bring you across. No, I want the opposite of that. Because don't I want this all the way on the left? Maybe... Okay, it's designed so that that just lines up well. You don't need... I thought you would need to do multiple bits of fiddling. How do we get you and you to work? My mind says by... But I can't get you back there now. But now this won't go back far enough. In case you find an actual puzzle or riddle, let you know. This is an actual puzzle. This is a move the things around puzzle. But this is the wrong way, because we want this to be further back than that. Right, this lets us get this one in place. But I don't understand how we do this one. My temptation is just to see if his power... Okay, no. Teddy Bear's power cannot press the button. And no, I have no interest in Heroes 3. Hi-Fi Panda. Heroes 3 is bad. It starts using 3D graphics, much to its detriment. I don't like the equip system. I have no interest in playing Heroes or 3 or any Heroes 3 mods. Zip, zilch, nada, zip. How is that supposed to have helped me? I mean, that's like saying... Bubble Blast or... Candy Crush is a culturally significant game, Amel. It doesn't mean that it's good or that I like it. Final Fantasy VII. What am I not understanding? Maybe it's a question of it can only be done the first time you enter the room? That you can push the red thing into a state where it's impossible? Well, I can say, Amel, that none of my friends played 3. We all played 2. I don't see how we solve the red one. And exiting and re-entering hasn't reset it. Did I just not leave far enough? Do we need to leave even further away? But leaving hasn't reset it. Other way around, Hi-Fi Panda. We had good computers sooner, so we could play 2 rather than you guys only invented smashing the rocks together a bit later. And by that time, 3 was released, so you all got addicted to 3. I see how we can differential this one. I don't see how we can differential this one. And if we can't differential that one, I don't see how we press this button. Do-do-do. You've already solved this one? Good. Yeah, it's not like I can cheatily move this over to this row or something. It really does only move up and down. And it's not like we can store this bookcase the other side of the other one. That lets us differential this that tiny amount? Is that what it's going for? But it can't be more than that. We literally cannot move you further to the right. We can move you further to the right if we do that. But what use does moving you further to the right do? I mean, it lets me make you stuck. But that's it. Now we can move you to like there. Hail upon them. But then the question is, how do we get you back here usefully? Hello, Doggo. Doggo has decided to come hang out. No. There. This doesn't feel like it's quite down enough. Like I'm gonna have to make a diagonal jump. But we'll see if that works. Doesn't look like it's gonna work. So I need this up more. And then we can push you again and we're okay. Now that's fine. I don't like this because I don't actually understand what I've done. Well, I understand what I've done, I don't really understand how I've done it. Yeah, I don't like not understanding. So we will reset things, possibly. Till I can actually understand how the solution works. Before, this used to be all the way at the edge there. This lets us move you all the way to the right. Moving you to the right lets us change this offset. It also doesn't help that this space should be ever so slightly larger, so that you can store the bookcase in it more conveniently. Yeah, there we go. Now we have the full range of that movement. And now, sure, we can offset you. But we don't want to offset you that much. Is the answer that we only want to offset it that much? Okay, the answer is that you only want to offset it that much. And now we can use you to differential these two, and then we're good. Okay, so part of my issue was that I didn't like storing... This didn't feel like a large enough space to store this cupboard. I thought it was just a question of positioning the cupboard to block this thing's movement or not. Yeah. So I didn't feel like storing the cupboard, this left-right cupboard here, would fit or do anything useful. And that this was just slightly too small to be helpful. Right. And it's set up so that you use each block's intersection position as the way you want to set it to position. Wing, we create a link back point. This is the new book, The Icefall Chronicles. This is the book in which the R&D department is located. And as I said, we'll find a Lexi chip there that will let us have real-world access privileges. Let's get out of here before anyone notices. Alright, good job, team. Now, I'm going to warn you, this mission is very risky. Security in this book is very high. It's possible that Ever After Inc. will catch us as soon as we use the telepager to head there. Tie up your loose ends in the office before we go. Stock up on items and upgrades. This will be your last chance for a while. So let's see if we can hand the dice to the person in the computer room who was blocking access to the hard disk. Also, how much money do we have? We don't actually have much money. Here you go, here's a dice to use to decide your life. I can't help you, I've made bad decisions. I'm not going to make any more choices for myself. I'm going to roll a dice to decide... Oh, dice! Give them a roll. Double 6, the universe is definitely telling me to move. And then this lets us have the hard disk to give to the grumpy old oxen. Here's Stefanos. Thank you. Grumpy old man emote? Yes. A grumpy old man needs a platter hard disk. This guy. Find me a new hard drive. Here you go. Is this one of these hard drives? It is a hard drive. I don't know how it fixes anything, but I suppose you've done what I've asked. I'll give you something you might actually need. A piggy bank. You young folk need to start thinking about finances. Back in my day, we didn't need 20 budgeting tools and a podcast to tell us not to blow our money on avocado toast. Start putting some money away. You'll thank me later. Here's a gem as well. What the hell does a piggy bank do? Something that we don't need. Great. There's also another new email. They've caught the evil unicorn that stole our 100 monies. You must go to bed. Good night, Stefanos. So, lighthouse, HR, dungeon, and stairs of success. Let's do the lighthouse first. I don't dislike avocados, but they're a bit nothing. They don't exactly have a lot of flavor to them. They're at least not a lumpy, nasty texture. Okay, you said meet me by the lighthouse. Did you mean over here? Yes. Flint, my boy, you've made it. I came as fast as I could. What's the emergency? Well, it concerns matters of heart. Cthulhu and I are experiencing some turbulence in our relationship. I need you to help mend things between us. I'm sorry, but Sorry to hear it, but how can we help? I've been pondering, Flint, that perhaps the situation could be remedied with a gesture. A gift. One that's as thoughtful as can be and ever so slightly theatrical. What kind of gift are you thinking of? Ever since the Order of the Feather disbanded, Cthulhu has been despondent. I suspect she misses getting sacrifices. It made her feel appreciated. Worship of the Old Ones has gone out of fashion since you put a stop to the sacrificing. No way, Detective. We'd agree there'd be no more sacrifices. Hear me out. It doesn't need to devour the sacrifice. It can be a sort of catch-and-release situation. Please, this would mean the world to her. And they won't actually be harmed, well, maybe a little bit scared. The thrill alone of the ritual, being offered a sacrifice, it will perk Cthulhu right up. What do you need me to do? Find the one who left... Find the only one left who knows how to perform the ritual. Find Madame Quill. I'm not joking, she's still in Quail Manor. Explain to her what we need. I'll see what I can do. Whoops. Okay, teleport over to Quail Manor. Oh, it's you. Yes, gloat all you want. The Old One is no longer accepting sacrifices due to the detective's meddling. Actually, we wanted to talk to you about that. The detective wants to get Cthulhu an extravagant gift and thinks a sacrifice would do the trick. Not for her to devour, but as a catch-and-release situation. Ha! And you need my help? I see. And why should I help you? For old time's sake? I do suppose I miss performing the odd sacrificial ritual. It's been so long. Very well, I'll do it. Who's to be the sacrifice? I don't know what would make a good sacrifice. Should it be one of us? Nonsense! If this is to be an extravagant gift, the sacrifice must be perfect. The Old One has preferences, you see. Human. Plump. And from a storybook, but a grounded story. Who would that even be? I can't think of many humans other than our pirate guy. Oh, it might be the lawyer. Do we sacrifice the lawyer to Cthulhu? In which case, I don't mind if they don't give them back. You. Human, plump, from a realistic story. They'd be the perfect sacrifice for Cthulhu. Mr. Slickwell, Slickwell Esquire. Congratulations on your hard work. The boss wanted me to tell you that you've just won a free beach vacation. Ah, right, it's time my contributions to the company were recognized. Where is this beach vacation? To Innsbeek, a beautiful seaside town on the ocean. Never heard of the place. Sounds low class. I'm sure you'll love it. It's a 5-star resort. Oh, exactly what I deserve. A low-level underling like yourself could never hope to achieve such luxury. I'll be off to my beach vacation. Goodbye. Now we should head back to Innerspeak. Okay, do we go to Madame Quail? We've found a lawyer for you to sacrifice. We don't particularly mind if Cthulhu does keep them. Oh. Okay, no, we don't need to go to Madame Quail. Presumably we go straight to the lighthouse then. Oh, Flint, you found a most excellent sacrifice. You, underling, what's the meaning of this? Where's my beach vacation? Shall we begin? And she speaks the words of power. The words of power and madness. Lulu, darling, it's me, and I've got you a wonderful gift. Behold your favorite, a human sacrifice. Ah, it's a monster! Please don't eat me. I'm too young and pretty to die. I'm so glad you like him, my love. Take him into your other dimensional lair, but please don't devour his soul. He must be returned to the land of the living. He's a rental. Put me down! Help me! Ah! Ah, that's my dear. Lulu absolutely adored the gift. Well done, my boy. Such power! I can feel the old one's otherworldly energy pulsing through my veins. Ah, I miss these rituals. I know Cthulhu is a vegetarian now, thanks to my convincing, but this catch and release method certainly seems to make her happy. We could team up and continue to explore this new method of sacrifice, an intriguing offer. The Order of the Feather is bound to serve the Old One, and we could now continue this servitude. Here's a token of my appreciation. And now I will take my leave. And they're going off to talk. Cthulhu and Detective Holmes will now come to your aid at a time when they're needed the most. Dang! Meeting Cthulhu was wild. I wonder if Slickwell will be okay. Who cares? He's a lawyer. Can you imagine a world without lawyers? Okay, so that's you done. The other thing they wanted was Dungeon and HR. We could even play licensed music that's part of the game's soundtrack without it being muted. Do 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 do. Dungeon door. Also, do you have anything more? No. There's no extra step of quests to do for Mother Goose. Ah, Flint, you must have got my email regarding the unicorn scammer. Follow me. We've apprehended a few suspects. We need you to identify the unicorn that took your money. I realize they look pretty similar, but try to remember which one scammed you. It's not 2. They weren't a happy unicorn. But I'm not sure if it was 1 or 4. I don't think it was a business unicorn. I think it was 4. Fine, I admit it. I took some of his money. I was going to use it to invest in my idea. It wasn't a scam. They give me back my money. And we get another defense booster. Which we presumably have meant to have this whole game. Because we could have gotten that, like, this thing to trigger basically from the word go as soon as we got out into the main area of the hub world. Would have been slightly useful having that this whole time. If the game wasn't quite so cheap on giving you coins. Become Foxy Woxy because he can ignore shields. Regenerate some mana. And win. Visit Cheshire Cat. We don't have enough gems. And we needed to visit HR. No. This way. Sure, we'll have the extra risky business. We'll see if there are any upgrades we could do. Bring people back to life with 10 health instead of 5. Double length chicken. No, I'd rather your get people off of walls to always do burn. Okay, since Eva left, I'm the new head. And I get to resolve my first grievance. Why don't you have a seat and I'll call in the other party? Thank you for being here. I know we're going to walk out of here with smiles on our faces. And thank you, Amol. These scoundrels are a menace. They walked into our construction site, said they would help us, and then beat us up. Then, using the strength of their pirate crew, they chased our yacht on an open ocean and beat us up again. They need to be fired. Now, there's no need for such language. Name-calling never got anyone anywhere. Why don't you explain your side of the story? Those things are true. The pigs are greatly exaggerating. There may have been a little tussling, but we didn't beat them up. I'm not a lizard. Do you want me to beat you up again, you swine? Okay, folks, calm down here. We're all friends, aren't we? How did it make you feel when Tinder yelled at you? It made me feel small. I'm just trying to get by. Why are they being so mean to me? Well, you were trying to bulldoze our village. We're only doing our jobs. I think I know what to do. Apologize to each other. I'm sorry that you're a bunch of peasants and fools. That's a start at least. I don't think that counts as an apology, Rufus. Eva, you don't work in HR anymore. It sounded like an apology to me. Why don't you guys give it a try? I'll never apologize. I can wait all day. Okay, so you have to. I'm deeply sorry for that your feelings were hurt, for blowing your houses down. Even though I had nothing to do with it, I'm sorry that these people have been bothering you. Sorry, not. She said not. It doesn't count. You must be hearing things. Very mature, Tinder. How dare you, you insufferable fool! Didn't you hear her say not? I didn't hear anything. Sometimes when we're emotional, the brain has trouble perceiving things objectively. Well, we're gonna have to wrap up here. We've made some progress, even if we couldn't... No, the grievance is now resolved. Thanks for coming. All the pigs will be let go soon. Oh, I shouldn't have told you that. Well, I am still new to this. Corporate is wrapping up their investigation into embezzlement, and they haven't been good workers. Here's a token of my appreciation. Okay. So the last thing to do... would be the 100 staircase, as much as we can. We haven't had a go at the 100 staircase for a long, long time. Save, because it murders your save if you die. Now, does it start us all the way from the bottom again? Sadly, yes. It is a way of getting some more money, and I was just complaining that we kind of are very short for money relative to wanting to buy out all the upgrades. And being able to buy some more healing items before moving on. Seeing as it did say you should stock up before you enter the new secret book. Certainly is going quicker than last time. So last time we called it quits at 20, I think? Ah, okay. Well, it's an attack we hadn't used before. We learn. Enemy commits suicide on Spiky Teddy Bear. Alright. And victory! We'd already done this far. Melt your shield. Kill off the gnome. I kind of want to get some mana back. Melt your shield. Murder you. What do you do for an encouragement? You pull off chaos like an art form. And what about you? You may be constantly crashing out, but your angry energy is useful on the battlefield. Keep it up. You're at least a somewhat competent fighter. And then there's only... Maybe Teddy Bear only has one line. We spike him on Teddy Bear. You would best be dealt with by Wolfgang? Okay, so far so good. And there's just the tomato. And then there was nothing. Enemy doesn't even get an attack round. Your special attack for hurting all things on the ground would work. Get rid of the flying one's wings. There was one. The attack everyone on the ground one. Get rid of your wings. Trade out for Wolfgang. Recover some mana. Pots the shield. Get rid of your wings. No, no planting babies. That is absolutely not allowed. Heal and restore mana, and then win. You would be better off setting them on fire. And you would be better off being Wolfgang and using the anti-Tower of People attack. Okay, and then this is where we abandoned out last time, I'm pretty sure. So I think this is new. Might as well do an encourage before we win. We kind of need firepower in this fight. They're enemies that are weak to fire. Mana restore! And win. Power Punch. Finish off the first one. Power Punch. Weaken him. there's no reason not to boost our teamwork-o-meter back up before we get the win. And the enemies have started to be worth experience again. Kill the pile of people. Or not. Kill the pile of people. Mana restore. Win. Ah, we can't do that. Okay, fair enough, fair enough. Mana restore so that she can yoink her shield. If he's disarmed, he shouldn't be able to do a sharp, but whatever. Okay. Victoire? One. Courage. Get our teamwork-o-meter back to full. we need to be Doggo. Push you to the back. Power punch you. You're very special to me. And win. But we need mana to do that, so... Heal and mana restore. Hurt everyone. Get rid of the protection field for the pig. You go first. Then no. You go first. Mana restore. Punch. Pig. Sorry, then the cultist. Cultist go. You swap into Doggo. Heal and mana restore. Anti-stack of people attack. GG. We're getting towards the point where we could rely on the level up for some healing. Yep. New progress. Using restoration heals 2 extra. I'd like that on him. Honestly, I'm willing to get rid of the AoE thing. Where is it? Am I blind? No, that's just a permanent party boost. I don't need to give up anything, okay? Then we won't give up anything. Kinda wish we pushed for the extra 10 earlier. We're not allowed to? Fine. Become Doggo. Doggo use anti-stack attack. Finish off the Enhancer thing. Got ya! It's a surprisingly big deal because now he can't power up the other guy. Or heal. The normal problem with those things is you need to double focus them in a single round so they don't heal. You have main character energy. You've been a great late addition to the team. I feel like I'd rather be her. Try and poison that guy. Okay, then there were two. That costs too much mana. Yeah, 8 healing and mana instead of 6. That's the stuff. And this should be the win. Yes. To kill those, but no. That didn't hurt everyone else. I was promised that that would hurt everyone else. I feel lied to. Your fluffiness is unmatched, even by me. Ah, bugger. We're getting to the point where we need to rest main character. So we'll use Dragon for a bit. And Crablar dies to being burnt. Yes, it did cut off its own head, and it also reveals an extra claw. So it cuts off its own head, throws it at us, and then reveals an extra claw with which to attack us. Very rude, very rude. Oh, we're up to Pirate Island now. You really need to run away, MC. Heal. Okay. Monster is dying this turn. Heal. Then there was one. Your fluffiness is unmatched. You force him to attack you instead of Doggo. Heal. And mana restore. And win. Level up, level up. Do you get your SP back? No. Nothing comes back except when you get a level up like this, then you get a health and mana replenishment. So, what do we want? Teamwork? Health? Or mana? I feel like it's time we have a mana, then we probably do another health. Yeah, your teamwork meter is maintained between fights. It's 2. I don't think we know spiky version of canon, yet it claims we do. Build up our teamwork meter a bit. up our teamwork-o-meter a bit. Win. Oh, bugger. Well, definitely time for you to use the everyone attack. Ah, I keep forgetting that doesn't work like that. Well, we just have to take a cannonball to the face. Teamwork-o-meter, you pack such a punch for your size, it's amazing. Come doggo. You're gonna be a famous musician in no time. We win this round, so we might as well do another encourage. Remind me to ask you for a mixtape of your music later. It's awesome. And then win. I can't hit the parrot. There we go. It's 2. Spend our healing. Bypass his shield. Another health and mana restore because we need the mana. Push you to the back. And murder you. You become Doggo. You become Eva. Doggo does big team encourage. You're extraordinary. She does shield absorb. And win. New reward. A mysterious crimson stone. A certain character is supposedly looking for these. What the hell are you? I don't know what this terror snail is. You might have to Pokedex, Mr. Snail. Okay, he's not allowed to punch them either. Now it's just the snail. Pokedex the snail. After taking damage, it will hide in its shell, and only attacks from above or below will draw it back out. Charge up our teamwork-o-meter and win. You need to not be here anymore for a while. Bid doggo. Doggo poison him, because he spawns more units. Poison you, finish you. Start healing up. Double heal up. So we're fully mana replenished. And the two primary people are also quite well healed. You're very special to me. Your music is awesome. And win. None of these will hurt him. Like, maybe that? I don't know if we've seen the brown unicorns before. Yeah, game suggests no, because we have no Pokédex information on them. So, Pokédex brown unicorn. An even grumpier variant of the standard unicorn. Stay out of their way. Enemies are starting to be a bit more real of a threat. I don't know these dark gnomes either. And then Pokédex the Dark Gnome. Stone Gnome. You know what they say. A stone gnome's throw stone will send you home. I think we can afford to heal on the back of this gnome. You're my favorite fan. Probably my only fan. Without you, life would be flat. Alright, that'll do. I would like you to use the get rid of everyone's shields. Oh, you got rid of 2 whole enemies. We also don't know about this flying monstrosity enemy. Finish the barbarian. Pokédex the new guy. These icy vampires are out for some blood. Don't let them touch you, or they'll heal for every damage that they chew. Including headbutts, not just ones that they chew. Poison you. And then win. No, you're gonna have to swap out. You should become her, she should steal the shield. You can maybe finish them off. Melt, Mr. Slug. Bounce on your head. Holy moly, that thing does a lot of damage. Pokedex, the new guy. Bulkier than a normal soldier, they pack serious heat. They won't hesitate to burn you to a crisp using their flamethrower or remote explosive. Okay. Victory and a lot of experience. Brown unicorn. No, you can't be here. You finish off that. You Pokedex the new laser beam person. These Trooper guard their company's techno hub for Glacius IX. Be on guard for their remote bombs. Once planted, they can detonate at will. I think we can kill you before you set off your bomb, so we're okay. And it looks like we're now seeing the enemies that are going to be in the next zone. I assume that these techno soldier things are the bad guys for the next area. Doggo, we'll miss you. I think we're gonna have to heal spam after this. So we will kill the mushroom. And then start heal spamming. Hey, Rolling Ninja. G'day, g'day. Welcome, welcome. Heal, heal. Try and keep the teamwork-o-meter somewhat up. You just came from watching Yahtzee's review of this? I didn't even know he was still doing stuff. They went independent. Okay, the team is healed up and we're on full mana. They're called Second Wind. You do a team encourage. You become primary person. See if we can get it to go to the ground? Never. What did they have to say about it? I think it's charming. It's like 90% Paper Mario, 10% like Ocarina of Timey. Sort of Zelda-iness. Health. Couple of points where the music's a bit too generic. It could use giving you maps for each area as you complete them or as you fill them out. I don't mind it starting unmapped, but it should probably give you a minimap that you slowly fill in. Those are my criticisms. New enemies, pile of robots. You become Frog Girl, steal his shield. It is cliche, but it's in a universe that runs on runs on Storybook. So I could see how someone could not like it, but it is internally consistent. Oh wow, that egg has super defense. We need to Pokedex the new egg. These egg brutes are even tougher to crack than their standard cousins. Poison you. Then bounce. Bounce, bounce. We should probably swap back to our heavy hitter. So, you encourage. You're the backbone of this team, and not just because you're a skeleton. Become Teddy Bear, our heaviest hitter. They're very hard-boiled eggs, they are. You're very special to me. Your fluffiness is unmatched, even by me. And then we heal up. We're gonna need 2 of these before we're allowed to kill the egg. Yeah, everyone's basically healed up. I suppose we could do one more, technically. If we're gonna do it, we might as well do the job properly. And now win. Okay. Disappointingly little experience for how difficult they were. Improve health share. Health share revives character with an additional +2 defense for 2 turns. And apparently this is a quest item? Which seems weird. Anyway, the enemies have gotten too strong for us now. We will say 50 is all we're doing for the moment. You didn't quite have what it takes to climb all the stairs to success. Maybe next time try a growth mindset. And remember, teamwork makes the dream work. Still, we are hugely richer. 200 coins when we went in with like 40. We have extra strong heal now. And we have whatever those 2 things were. When you revive someone, they get bonus defense for a while, and a red rock, which I don't remember why anyone would want that. Let's give in and finally buy these things. And see if the classy fedora is what lets us talk to the princess lady. And a suit. Or maybe the princess wants a knight? That would also make sense. Okay, we will try those things. So, first we try fedora and suit. Finally, a real gentleman! Your suit speaks volumes to your class and nobility. Why, thank you. I wear only the finest of fabrics. I am Madam Beatrice Hartsworth. Esteemed noblewoman, I come from a story in which I was to be swept off my feet by a handsome young lover. However, now that the world is wider than our quaint little story, I am no longer dedicating my life to this foolish romance. I am a woman with ambitions and dreams, and I desire to see what else lies in the tangled world of tales. Which is why I've travelled here for a job interview. But I am still a noble and want to be treated with the respect I deserve. I am relieved to make your acquaintance, as I cannot muster the resolve to speak to that low-born bumpkin of a receptionist. I'm sure a fine gentleman as yourself could point me in the direction of the office of the manager so that I could get an interview. Sure thing, head through that door, keep going until you see a door with a moon above it. Take this as a token of my appreciation. Wow, I really thought her quest would be more elaborate than that. Like, a lot. A lot. Save up, and we will make a cut here because it's been an extra long episode. So, we did a whole bunch of side quest stuff. We dealt with Sherlock Holmes's and Cthulhu's ailing romance. We did 50 levels of the Stairs of Success. And we did the deal with the person who grifted us for 100 money and get the hard disks for the grumpy old ox and bison man working in the office. Next episode, we will start off by doing a little bit of shopping, but then we're going to try and go to the new area, which looks like it's going to be Techno Soldier area, but we will see next time. For now, peace.